The U.S. court ruling just hit pause on 3 Trump-era tariffs, including one tied to the so-called retaliatory tariffs on China. Wall Street's reaction was swift and significant. Find out which tariffs are now on hold and why the markets are buzzing.
It's one of the reasons why this is going to throw the whole trade picture into kind of havoc in the next
So, Ellie,
few weeks.
do tariffs remain in place right now?
Most of them, no. Most of them are now suspended. So the opinion specifies 3 categories of tariffs that are now declared illegal. The trafficking tariffs, which were declared on the first day, January 20th, directed primarily at Canada and Mexico and at China. Those numbers have shifted, but Canada, Mexico, China, those are now on hold. Those are now struck down. Also, the so-called worldwide and retaliatory tariffs, those were the ones announced on April 2nd on so-called Liberation Day. The 10% on everyone that Trump announced that day, the 11 to 50% that was imposed on other countries, and the retaliatory tariffs on China. So all of those categories,
Ellie,
they're all on hold.
the tariffs that have already been collected?
Right. Oh, that's a great question. Do they go back? I don't know the answer to that. I think if this ultimately gets... No, it's good. I would imagine that if this ultimately gets struck down, if it goes all the way up to the Supreme Court, then there could be an action brought by those other countries to recover. I mean, it would be money wrongly paid.
Markets are jumping in after hours trading on that news that a court has halted Trump's, quote, Liberation Day tariffs temporarily. Dow futures rising immediately on the news by more than 1.1%, 500 points, about 1.5% for the S&P 500, even more than that for the NASDAQ. The bulk of Trump's tariffs now paused by a court. Now, this is a 3-judge panel, as I said, a temporary pause, ruling Trump does not have the authority to impose the tariff.
Is this just temporary relief, or will the Trump team move forward with appeals and further action in federal court?